Hey guys, what's up? So before I get this video started, I just wanted to say that we might have some mic issues throughout the video. My mic for some reason is like really messed up, and I'm gonna get it fixed. But for this video and for the next couple ones, it might sound kind of janky, but it's gonna get fixed. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get started with today's video.
I don't care. Regina, please! Regina, stop! Do you know what everyone says about you?
So today we're going to dissect the fashions of the Nintendo hit sensation Animal Crossing. I'm sure everybody under the sun has heard about this game, but nobody really talks about the fashions. They're kind of non-existent.
I think we should have that conversation.
But it's really interesting to really dissect kind of what the base game kind of apparel is and see what we're kind of working with in terms of how gameplay deciphers fashion in a game that doesn't really need good trends or relies on style to get you through kind of what the message of the game is. So Animal Crossing came out in Japan April 14th, 2001, with the original translation of the title being Animal Forest. It was then enhanced and re-released on the GameCube in Japan later that year with a new name and with changes and kind of like revamping the whole aesthetic of the game. And now it's being worldwidely promoted as Animal Crossing. The game has been widely appreciated on different systems like the Wii, the DS, and of course the new hit sensation on the Nintendo Switch.
I love it. I mean, I'm so passionate about it, and it's what I do.
Your passion
all the time.
So as far as the fashions are concerned, giving it a specific time period isn't really gonna help us. The game kind of has the same kind of fashion throughout all of its video games. It doesn't really evolve much, except in the quality. So that being said, if I have to pinpoint an exact time period that we're in, it's the early to late 2000s.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't order this.
That lady over there sent it to you.
That being said, a lot of the fashions in this game are kind of like Old Navy-esque. We have basic tops, bottoms, and shoes. But what's interesting about this game is that since it was developed in Japan, we do have a lot of Japanese culture in the game. There's tons of kimonos and hairstyles and different kind of Japanese aspects that are interwoven in the game, which is quite funny because it's paired with really Western casual clothing. So you could have like a full Japanese style hair and makeup and kind of mask on with like t-shirt and jeans, you know, which is quite interesting and kind of lends the game to having different kind of styles being interpreted. So you could totally evolve it however you want to. Also, what's interesting is that the developers have invented this thing called QR system, which essentially means that different gamers and coders and kind of designers can upload their own fashion.
What the hell we gonna do now?
About the QR codes, they are patterns generated by older Animal Crossing games, mostly in the DS version. And if you make a new design, you can make a new code that could be inputted into the Able Sisters shop and could be basically widespread throughout any gamer who has an online account using your QR code. And this is quite interesting and something that I like to talk about because it kind of keeps the fashion up to date. There's so many like Louis Vuitton outfits that people make and like different like styles that people make on the QR, which is quite interesting. And that in itself really elevates the fashion in the game without the developers having to do much. Oh my god. So now that we talked about all the fashions, I want to hear from you guys. What are your favorite fashions from Animal Crossing? What are some things you hope that they come into the game? What are some things that you wish would change, but you know they're probably not going to? Sound off below. I'm going to have a ton of new fashion videos coming up. Sorry if the mic sounds kind of weird. We're going to fix all of that for the next video. And stay tuned, guys. Bye.